Hello everyone, my name is Tommy and I'm from Imperial College. Today I'm going to present about my research method proposal. The overhang residential property in Malaysia which is caused by the political factor. Well, many people may think that the overhang problem is caused by the oversupply factor. Yes, but not all. Do you know that the political factor could be a part of it? But how? For example, the election campaign. The election means voting for your ideal political party to be the government of the country. Normally, the buyers or the investors will worry about the circumstances of pre- and post-election. They worry about is there any protesting campaign before election, like Bersih 2.0, 3.0, and even 4.0. Is it safe to stay there or to invest? What will the new policies be brought by the government? Will the direct and indirect tax rate increase in the new policy? Do the government has the capability to bring up the country's economy? Can they lead the country to a brighter future? How the stability of the politics was after the new government has taken over the position. So, in this graph, as we can see that the overhang residential property of constructed and constructing or planned in Malaysia in these recent 10 years from 2009 to 2019. In 2017, the overhang units is starting to increase. The peak number of the overhang units is when a year comes to the 2018, which is the year of election. Well, of course the results are changing the new government. However, the new government seems does not really controlling the economy and solving the overhang problem even after a year in 2019. The overhang problem is still remaining in a bad situation. Well, in the research project, there will be three objectives, which are to identify the political issue impact in real estate market. Second, to analyze the recent years of overhang property data. Third, to find out the solution for the overhang property. Whereas, the aim of the research is to study the political issues affecting the overhang residential property in Malaysia. Besides that, 3 research questions will be stated down in my research project. First, why the stability of politics is important to the real estate market. How the economy affects the residential property. And third, what are the policies provided by the government that affect to the residential property. The first literature review is the article written by Ethel Koo and Chong Jin Yi, which talks about the property market is not well due to COVID-19 outbreak, which brings the poor economy to the country and instability of changing government. Second, the article is provided by Property Insight, which talk about the weakness of the new government reviews. Civil strife and coup of the new government happened after the general election, were weakening the economy and the fluctuating depreciation of the currency. Third, Wong Wui Keong and Sarma has written an article related to the government could not control the increase of housing price in 2009 until 2017. Unaffordability of overhang property keep increasing due to low household income. Well, the overhang problem is mainly caused by the unaffordable property, which is the expensive property, is increasing and low household income. Next, the property guru has noted that the change of housing policy of budget 2019 affected the home buyers and investors. The increasing of stamp duty and RPGT, which is the real property gain tax, will give more cost for the investors, but more low-cost property will be deducted by government to help reduce the overhang problem. Lastly, Saw Lip Sion and Tan Teck Hong thought the key factors of affecting the investor buying decision is residential property are the locality, financial and structural. However, the financial factor could be affected by several areas such as the mortgage interest rate, household income, house price, and taxes. In my research project, I will choose the qualitative approach as my research method. In the questionnaire, the question will be separately put into 3 sections, which is Section A, Section B, and Section C. Section A is asking about the demographic information. The Section B will be asked about the data and information related to the theory and the respondents' thoughts. Section C is going to ask about the political issue affecting the residential property market. So, in Section A, I will ask about the buyers or the investor's profile or background. For example, their name, age, job field, the position in company, income, and property number having in hand. In Section B, such as asking the satisfaction and preference of buyers or investors in the residential property market by filling the answer. For example, do you satisfy with the current government policy and why? In the Section C, I will ask about which political issue affect the most in property market by a scoring method. For example, does the stability of politics affect in property market? And the respondent just have to take in the column which provided beside the option. So I will collect this data from the random public and as much as possible. After collecting the data and information from the respondent, I will start analyzing the data by using the SPSS software. Then conclude all the data from the internet and the respondent with a conclusion. At the last, I will try to give some solution to solve the overhang property problem. That's it for my presentation. Thank you for your listening and goodbye.